Yo. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? It has been a minute, but we are back. Hey, -10 on YouTube. After the patch, my loot doesn't show on the ground. Interesting. Are you running a loot filter at all? Hey, Fader. Welcome back. How's it going? Oops. No loot filter. Yeah, that sounds like a bug for sure. And it started right after the patch? That's bizarre. Vader, I don't feel like I'm privy enough to the streamer space to know your Orson reference there. Sorry. Yo, Penny, how's it going? Yeah, it should be. I know it's been a while, but we'll get rolling. What do you want to learn? I've kind of been in a bit of a creative slump, video content wise. I don't know if there's any systems that I feel warrant a deep dive, you know? Whoa, just jumping right in. Okay, okay. Alright, PoE. Just laying it on me right when I spawn. Jesus. Okay. Our dot damage is like, okay. I feel like I may have had this bug at some point, Minus. Let's see. Let's look here. I'll look at my settings with you. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, options makes the game resume. Okay, alright, hold on. Probably get him right. I feel like when I hit this in the past, it was like something weird with my loot key or something. I don't remember these. I don't remember this setting. Was that one new? Equipping restrictions? Maybe not. I wonder if this was like maybe I'm getting my wires crossed. This might have been like a D4 thing. I don't know what this setting does. Default item allocation? I'm not familiar with this one. But I feel like that's the only thing I see that would be messing with it. If, again, assuming there's no filter bug. But I would have sworn I ran into this bug like last patch as well. Something similar. Just don't remember what it was. Toggle item visibility or something. This maybe? Highlighting? Pick your toggle highlighting key. And see, make sure that like this is set to something and then try pressing it. -10. That might be your problem. Yeah, minus 10 was saying he was had a bug after this patch where all of his items disappeared. And I wonder if his like highlight toggle got set on. Have you been playing the patch though, Henny? How have you found it? If you've been playing it. What am I doing? What am I doing on this character? Just going to the farmlands. Gotta find the Crowbell first. Crowbell and farmlands. Yeah, check that item, or check that highlight toggle button. Like press that and see if it makes everything show up. You guys, let me know if my in-game sound sounds weird. Looking at my audio bars, it looks a little funky, but if it sounds alright on stream, I'm not worried about it. Nice. See, I'm not even to end game yet. So we're getting there. Oh, I don't want to do Freythorn yet. I've got too much hardcore anxiety. Dude, I just haven't even been playing the new season. I haven't had time to play much. I feel like I kind of fell off the face of the earth here, you know? What class did you roll? Oh, interesting. What did you find you didn't enjoy about Last Epoch? I have thoughts too, but I want to hear your take first. Remember what I'm pathing towards, but we definitely need some jewels. We'll check when we get back to town. Get the farmlands waypoint. We gotta find Crowbell though, dude. He gives us 2 skill points. I think it's 2 skill points. Huntress Amazon crossbow. Nice. I've got a Boazon that I'm leveling. I've been playing her with some friends though, so I don't want to outlevel them too much. But I'm basically just running like a ranger build. But if I recall correctly, for the season, people have been digging crossbow Amazon. I'm not sure again if there's been like balance changes. I haven't been playing much the last few weeks, but it is definitely easier. I will say that like Last Epoch has some pretty cool mechanical systems. Like I like the skill system and stuff. But I was playing a Void Knight, you know, and like spin to win Void Knight, and yeah, it was definitely turn off the brain and hit the spin skill and do your thing. See, my thesis is like all of those games were not tuned for just the constant strafing that is the nature of PoE2, and like that level of engagement where you kind of have to always be tuned in makes PoE2 feel very engaging minute to minute. And like going to back to something like Last Epoch or D4 feels a little bit, it just feels a little unengaging. And I have the same kind of thought. I like Last Epoch though. But I don't know, like it's gonna be kind of hard to usurp PoE for me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Fader. Yeah, well, I was just saying, like, I kind of don't know what I want to do content around, you know? Like, I don't know what other good tutorials would be interesting. I wanted to do one on minions, maybe? But I don't want to just make content if I don't feel it's useful. And I've been struggling to find a topic that I feel would actually be helpful. Hell yeah, did we fix you -10? I'm happy to hear it. I think I did that at one point as well, yeah. I mapped mine to Shift Z, so I hit it a little. It was trickier for me to do it accidentally. So unbind that Z, or from Z if you're worried about doing it again. But now that you know, I'm sure you will know when it happens again. I wonder how often this happens. Maybe that should be the next YouTube video. How to all your items missing in Path of Exile? You probably hit the toggle loot visibility button. That's not very well labeled as a setting. My current decision with this Contagion Witch is if I want to stick with the like scepter I'm running right now, or switch to full like spell damage. The minions are nice as it gives the mobs something else to shoot at, but I'm definitely not doing the maximum amount of damage I could be. If I were on hardcore, I'd definitely keep the minions, but seeing as we're not. Hey Alex, welcome in. I know. I'm not like tuned in enough to the game. Like I'm not playing enough to be like, I can't do like, here's the optimal end game crafting thing. Maybe like just a basic crafting overview, kind of like, here's how crafting works. I know there's just several of those, but I think my format would kind of lend itself well to that. Or kind of here's the optimal crafting path once you're in mid-late game. Max evasion, max armor. Yeah, that could be. We could do like deeper dives on those. things. Yeah, reforging is a good idea too, Fader. I should write these down. I'm gonna write them down. Hold on. How was I keeping track of these? I think I was doing it in Notion. Reforging guide. Hey. Thanks. Pingers? Pingers? I assume I'm reading that right. I appreciate the I appreciate your compliment. I'm glad you're finding them useful. Yeah, so there's potential to do like deep dives into specific, like we could go really deep into armor, you know? Like talk about armor a bunch. But I find that like people just don't watch them, like they kind of fall off. But it'd be something. Ooh, do we find Crowbell finally? Yeah, Alex, we could do that. We could just do a video of me failing to craft. Just a compilation of crafting failures. Absolutely. I like reforging, Alfader. That'd be a fun one, because I haven't even done that, and it would be like, I would be interested to learn it as well, and I find that those are usually lead to the best content. Ooh, that would be an interesting one too, just like going into uniques and what their like purpose is. Quite a lot of depth into reforging, Vader. Yeah, cool. I got you. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I should do some reading, check out the wiki. Cause I've like dabbled in it, but I don't even know the like actual meta kind of mechanics that well. I've never had him almost kill me, and then I not get hit for a second here. Come on, yes, let's go. Okay. This is what I'm saying. Like the minions definitely help me stay alive, currently at least. Struggling with boss damage on Curse Witch. Ooh, oh, ooh. Rough. I feel like I've never even seen that attack on this stage. That was brutal. What do we got? 1600 effective HP? Rip. I could go switch to like a non-scepter, like a focus. Just see how increased spell damage feels. We get through this first stage pretty cleanly.
We're just playing.
This one's just so claustrophobic. Ooh, yeah, we could do that, Alex. We could get on the Josh Strife Haze train. Right? We go that route. Ooh, I'll look at that in a sec. Ping.
Suffer and die.
When do we get to final stage here? Gotta be soon, right? Val, how's it going? I know it's been like a month since I've been around. How are you? How are you? I need to do better at keeping Contagion on them, even though that's not my main damage. It does ramp up the damage for sure. Like, we're not awful. I've run worse builds. It's just a little clunkier than I'd like.
Death and decay.
I'm also running a wand, which is like hurting me every time I cast a spell right now. Oh no, internet?
Getting stuck.
That's rough. No.
No.
Don't have room for the shield. Can we drop anything? Alright, hold on, gotta catch up on YouTube. Played a Chaos.Witch early in the patch. Putting poison on essence drain helps Dark Effigy. Oh, because then they're constantly poisoned. Ah, I see. Let me see what I've got on there currently. Let's do a quick little build review. Yeah, I don't even recall what I'm running on Effigy. Here, let's see. Withering Touch, and then just poison, slap poison. I probably have to pull it off. No, maybe not. Could I put it on Withering Presence? But then it probably uses more essence, right? If I put it on Withering Presence. So let's check. Do I have support gems here? Level 1 or 2. This one? Is this what you guys are saying to run? In Venom? I feel like that's gotta be it. In Venom, right? They add more map boss moves, or I just never noticed some things because I played mini before. Not that I've noticed any, I'm not sure. Oh, we need more decks. That's okay. We got skill points. And I think I was going this way anyway. Is there anything that people run? Ooh, yeah. I feel like I've got tempo on something. Maybe not. We could add it. Things don't. 3. Could burn one. Oops. I think that's it. Actually, I might have had one right there. Just kidding. Yeah, this'll help. Thank you for the tip. Ping. I appreciate it. I guess you weren't saying to put Envenom. You were saying to put Envenom on something else, though. On Contagion, probably. That's okay. No sweat. This will work. We'll see how this feels. Like boss damage is my main problem right now. So. Do we need any of the skill gems? Level effigy. Yeah, to take them. I'm also running a weird wand right now. I'm running this Sanguine Diviner instead of something that adds level to chaos spells. Oh, you're saying put it on Essence Drain. What would we give up? Maybe we probably give up Swift Affliction or Chain, I guess. Valakar was saying it worked on Dark Effigy. Let's see it. We'll try it. We'll see if it's poisoning them, right? We'll see if it works. It'll be an experiment. Una. I'm tempted to keep this one, actually. Yeah, Valakar, I'm with you. I'd expect it to hit as well. I'd be surprised if it didn't. This is a much better flask. Okay. Goodbye. Not a great roll there, but it'll feel better, I'm sure. I can tell I was playing Last Epoch because I keep wanting to hit the wrong button to move stuff around. Does anyone know when the next stash tab sale is? Is it like now? Nope. Okay. Oh, I was going to look at jewels too. Alright, I'll get them next time. Actually, I don't know if there's anything else I even care about here. I think we can go to Freythorn. We can run though. It's all good. I feel like there should be that one other little mini boss down here. I like having it on the totem, the effigy, because like I'm not really I don't feel like I need another dot most of the time. Gross. Yeah, I mean it's working. He's definitely poisoned.
My power to wield.
Good tips, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for the help. Even though it may not be optimal for blasting, the Essence Drain, Contagion stuff, it is like fun. Here, it does make it shoot crazy fast. It shoots so much faster now. This is a solid tip. I feel like we're like immensely quicker now. Yeah. I guess I should read the skill. That is afflicted by a chaos damage over time debuff. Fires multiple projectiles at enemies afflicted by mold. So it scales up quickly based on the number applied. Yeah. Cool. What have you been playing? I guess, Velikar, I'm curious. What happened? Where's your internet at? Why have you lost internet? A lot of rares here. Explodes nearby corpses. When the effigy's all like popping off, it looks pretty sick. What kind of, I'm sorry to hear that. What kind of internet is it? Like, are you on, DSL or cable or fiber? The problem I found with the build is that you're basically done by the time you get to Act 2. You get a bit stronger when you get Blasphemy. I got bored of it before reaching endgame. Yeah, that's there's no big, like, neat, there's no big neat power, you know, moments here. It's kind of like you get these, but there's not like huge dot pop-off stuff, you know? Got fiber. Hell yeah, that's good, that's good. Do you know the, if your little, like, the modem, the fiber modem, the gateway is maybe the correct term in fiber world. Does that thing have connectivity? The thing your ISP gives you that like the fiber cable physically plugs into? Does that thing, are all the lights on it? I can also just leave you alone if you already feel you've sufficiently debugged. Yeah, I don't feel like I've totally plateaued yet. I feel like I can kind of gear up, and I'm curious once I get decent gear if I can like get level to chaos and all that stuff. How it feels eventually, you know. Get 2 or 3 extra levels to chaos spells, chaos damage, and just see how we do. It's like we're doing okay so far. I mean, my gear is not optimal at all. And yeah, Hex Blast is basically not happening right now, so... I'm stuck. Yeah, if that data light's on, that's a good sign. Reboot, like, your router now, and see if it kind of will talk to it now that it's got a data light. That modem should technically be like, you should be able to connect to that the gateway, but they're kind of tough sometimes.
Suffer and die. Don't whisper at me from the dark. I am the shadows.
See, this is for tech support happy hour. You tell me my builds, I'll encourage you to try to get your internet working. I remember when I was growing up, I lived way at the end of, like, we were very late even getting high-speed internet. It was probably 2007 or 8 by the time we got, I mean, maybe a little earlier than that, 2006 when we got high-speed internet. And even then it was rough. Like, our connection dropped all the time. It was not great. I also didn't know anything. I didn't know how to debug stuff very well. But, like, our ISP was a lot of the problem as well. We were at the very end of the line. I remember, like, lightning would strike, like if it was ever thunderstorming at all. Whenever lightning would strike, it would add enough, like, electrical interference that the modem would stop talking to the internet service provider. So it would, like, need to be reset every time lightning struck, like, not in the vicinity anywhere. So it was basically unusable during thunderstorms. I use Profane Ritual for more dot. It's actually not bad with Summon Skeleton, a bit too click intensive though. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, let me look at it here. Do I have a skill gem I could look? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I don't see why not. What could I do? I'm not really doing much with the pain offering right now. I guess, is this an additional dot too? Will this make the
Chaos damage over time to nearby enemies.
will this make the effigy fire more quickly as well? I'm gonna have to change the key bindings a little bit, but we'll see. Hey Isaac, I think either you've suggested that to me before or you're the second person to suggest it. I'm gonna write that idea down as well. Path of building tutorial. That's a good idea. I appreciate it. No. Throw them all out, dude. That's why I was just requesting video ideas. If you missed that, so I appreciate it. Hold on. Does Profane Rituals dot? Mark a course with Profane and dealing chaos. Oh, I see. When they're just complete, the corpse is consumed. So, does this thing apply technically? Is this technically applying a dot? So does this add 1 to the projectile count of the effigy here? Let's see. It looks like it should, because it is a distinct dot. But yeah, it is more click intensive for sure. it's kind of fun. It's something else to do. No worries. Yeah, yeah, it's good. What class you playing, Isaac? Yeah, I'm bad at that as well, Alex. I'm bad at using my second weapon. I've got one here set up, but like I think I was just using it for shield charge. I don't think I've even been doing anything with it. Ooh, Smith. Nice, nice, nice. How have you found it? Are you enjoying it? I'm curious about it. It's definitely not my typical playstyle. But I've been, like, I feel like if I'm not digging anything after I level my, boas on, I can't not try it. Don't stand on the pretty flowers. I feel like the profane ritual's doing some damage. Ping. I think it's not nothing.
Suffer and die.
See, that's what it's all about. Take it and make the off builds work. I don't know Acolyte very well. Like I'm not even super solid on what they typically run. Like I have not leveled a monk very high. It'd be cool if I had something to do with the power charges. My current build doesn't really call on them for anything. I'm not mapping efficiently here, boys. Running. We clear everything down on the bottom. Yes. So this way and the center. Man, a leech is the core thing? Gotcha. Oh, it's like, why is this thing not taking any damage? It's chaos resistant. I don't think there's going to be anything down here. I feel like we should go up to that unexplored path. Does it feel like it'd be viable for hardcore, Isaac? Ah, go into raise zombie with the power charge. Is it good? I guess it is. There are free minions that don't consume spirit, so we could do it. Hey, I knew we could do it, Valakura. Welcome back to the land of the connected. It's a good idea, though. That's thought provoking. We could definitely get into the world then of we could flip to like not using a How long do the zombies last? 20 seconds. I could focus more on chaos damage then and get rid of the stupid scepter. And we could like have spell damage on the offhand. And then we could use Raise Zombie. Just add a little bit of, you know, tankiness and stuff. In the last big patch, it changed the passage rate. I just noticed that GGG has left one of my jewels, a legacy item, and it has 15% increased blind chances you can't get anymore. Ooh, those are always fun to have. Yeah, I feel like that's still... Again, I'm a little bit out of the loop, Isaac. I haven't been playing as much as I had been before. But that was kind of my... I feel like that's still a problem, is like ES is still king. To too great an extent. But I haven't been watching much like hardcore gameplay as of late. I've not been playing enough. You're not a professional gamer, dude? Come on. AMISP told me there weren't any outages and there was no problem with the modem. The modem has now fixed itself. Also use cheap Spectre terracotta soldiers and sacrifice trained soldiers for zombies. I don't know what that mechanism is. I'm tempted to kind of go do this swap and try it before this fight, but we'll do it after. Blast him, little sentinel. You can do it. Dude, you got dark effigies too? Hell yeah, we both have dark effigies. Your dark effigy is a lot bigger than my dark effigy, though. I can't remember which one's which. Is purple run or stop? I think purple's go. He said keep running. Red is probably stop. Walked right into that one, didn't I? Okay, yes. Like a little bit of that yes to return now, please. There we go. God, I'm getting nervous, guys. It's taking a long time to get into phase 2 here. I'm saying he has a phase 2, right? I'm not totally crazy. Ooh, that was stupid. Energy shield, energy shield. Whoa. Oof. That was very close. If we were on hardcore, the heart rate would be up for sure. If he could stop doing the red one, that would be sick. Sentinels, please keep doing damage. Hey, we did it.
Darkness is mine. Never forget that.
Hey, nice. Can't complain about a free lunch. Are you saying I saw Gazzy had a build up, Isaac? Are you saying that it is not that great?
Too much clutter.
Too much clutter. I feel like I might have picked up a white item here. Orbs of augment. In.
Thank you.
Sure. Wait, portal out? Is this pop? The profane ritual gives me power charges. Trash. I'm not using it much, but it technically generates them. I can consume a corpse to apply a dot, and it gives me a power charge. How did you fix the PC, Val? What was wrong with it?
What have you learned?
Sorry.
Oh, I see. It's hyper tanky. Be a good what class was it? What class of minion build? Yeah, it's not great. I've just been messing with stuff. Pingers was telling, like, suggested I give it a shot. And it's like some extra damage. It ramps up Dark Effigy's fire rate, but it's very short-lived. It's only a 2-second ritual. Like, I think my goal would be to socket it to make it last longer. Because I don't care that much about the damage. I just want the additional dot to ramp up the Dark Effigy's fire rate. If my intuition is correct. Ah, nice. I just did that for my wife. I resurrected. Oh, did it with Lich. Cool. I resurrected the old PC. Used a bunch of old parts. After my most recent GPU upgrade, I finally had. And this is crazy. I feel like there's so many runes now. Anybody else feeling that? Like, this just feels bonkers. Trying to think if there's anything else that we're rocking these terrible boots. I just haven't got anything else with move speed. Jeez, relic. It's a relic, Valakra. It's always kind of fun breathing life in. You don't realize how bad those old PCs feel until you use a new one. Would reroll this. This is. I mean, I feel like it's just like the gem sockets here. Yeah, it could definitely be something bugged, Isaac. I'm with you. I had a DVD drive, dude. We still need... We need the DVD drive back.
Hello.
Okay. To the farmlands. Gotta get the loot. I don't remember. Trash. Oh, I'm not running anything. Yeah. What does Unleash do? I think my goal with it would be to make it so that Profane Ritual lasts longer. Because my goal is just to get an additional dot on it. I'm not using it. I guess it depends. If we did switch to using it explicitly to generate power charges, that'd probably be a different story. But I don't know if we want to do that. We need some stun threshold. I'm getting stunned way too much. Like, I feel like our trash mob clear speed's pretty decent. Like, we're getting through stuff. Dude, hell yeah.
All part of my plan.
Yeah, persist. I think we want persist. What does unleash do? I'd have to look. I wish I could look at the skill gem cutting menu without having one. I guess I could just Google it, but... Hey, one. Use profane with hinder.
But dear me, what a desperate...
Oh, hinder to slow down. So yeah, that's like my thing was I feel my goal with it would just be to make it last longer. Profane ritual, so there's another dot on them, so effigy shoots quicker, like shoots more quickly, or more often, or fires an additional projectile, I guess technically. Oh, unleash is like, it's like the echoey one. Gotcha. Yeah, that's probably a good call. So you're probably right. Unleash and persist. Yeah, let's go. Let me go try that quick. And if we get, if we have to go back to town. But as you can see, haven't been finding myself using it a ton. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, yeah, we could throw Decaying Hex in there potentially as well. Yeah. Am I running Decaying Hex on anything? I feel like I maybe, but maybe I neglected it. Like, you guys reminded me of all this stuff. I haven't played this build in so long. Yeah, I don't know if we are. What would we put this on? What would we replace? Is maybe the better question. Well, let's do Unleash first. Actually, I might have one already. Do I have an Unleash? Oh, just kidding. Unleash and persist. Do I have persist on something? Oh, we're already running Unleash on Contagion, of course. Of course, of course. I don't know if this is helping us that much, so let's see. It probably helps it spread more quickly. So it doesn't really help us on bosses. But that's okay. But did I just craft the persist one? I'm losing my mind. I don't think I made another Unleash. Persistence. Yes. Yes, Juan. That's what somebody else was just recommending that as well. They were saying we should run, because we're now generating power charges with Profane Ritual. So we could then technically run zombies And that would be something. At that point, do I have a decent one? I think I might. I'm kind of tempted to just do it. Switch to a focus. Then at that point, we don't run this anymore. Don't need Flame Wall anymore. We don't need Pain Offering anymore either. And we do zombies. I just lost the skill gem I crafted. There she is. Did we put meat shield on this still? Probably. And something else? Last grasp, sure. Oh, lame. What's the one where they explode? On Earth, I think I've got it. Ability. Okay, well, this is something. This is worth something. Okay, put that back. I don't think we're gonna run Pain Offering. This, well, yeah, I guess I'm not totally sure how much we'll be running or how often we'll be using Profane Ritual here. But we'll see. I'll see how often I'm able to do this. Get some zomboys.
You found. I think. I guess now she'll start playing song.
What have you learned?
What have you learned? Which of these do I want? Probably go in here first. You probably want to do all of this, but Una.
Yes.
Let's hang on to that for now. Alright, this is pretty different. This is going to be a little different. Let's see if I am ripping left and right now. Okay, so we do this. We also can have zombies.
Rise.
I didn't realize how slow the zombies were. This is a lot more clicking. But I'm like, you know, it's something else to do. I think my real question here is, am I going to be dying a lot more? Because I don't have the persistent archers and warriors. But my damage is definitely higher. Yeah, yeah, you totally can, Panda. Yeah, so I'm kind of trying to do that as I go. Gotta get better at remembering which is okay. Profane Ritual is shift right click, and Zombie is shift left. Yeah, we'll see how bosses feel. My minion damage was pretty garbage, but it was more just like something else for bosses to be, you know, messing with. We can always swap back. I guess we could also run, we could run both. We could theoretically have Scepter in the offhand, right? And then swap to it for bosses. Like if I need to take heat off. Kind of a funky use of weapon swap, but I think that would work fine. Right, like we could do this. Didn't really swap. Do the warriors not just appear? Does this work? Just as meat shields, right? Okay, so now we've got those. Then when I swap, they disappear. When I swap back, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. I could crafts on it, but it's not worth it. I guess we could also, like, we get the curses down, then we swap while they're doing their curse thing, you know? Right? Curse stuff, then swap, and let the curses do their thing while we have a bunch of meat shields. Doesn't feel terrible. Is there anything else here? Did we miss any side stuff? The crop circle. I don't think you get anything you need from the crop circle, do you? Exactly.
Even the dark.
Zombies, skeletons, and curses.
How festive.
This looks kind of cool. It's weird. Look at the, like, where her offhand scepter hangs. It's like on the left hip. That's kind of fun.
Drain.
I've killed crop circle several, like I've done the farmlands probably 30 times. I'm just trying to remember if there's anything you like need, Alex. Oh dang, this is like the quickest I've ever found the tools.
Another corpse to serve.
God, I really wish these the little orb things, those chaos orbs those bosses summoned, disappeared when they died. What was that? What was that? A blank rune? What is this? I don't remember. Is this new? Is this a new thing? This blank rune wasn't a thing before. Is there some trick to summoning the secret boss, Alex? Maybe that's something I've always missed. Oh yeah, we should be picking up these ones. See if we get spell damage bonus isn't nothing. Nah, extra. Kinda gross. Right? Yeah, it's so annoying that they just persist and then you've got to like run into them or let them expire. Come on. Is there some trick to summoning the secret boss? Like, do they do anything? I don't know if I've seen them before. I don't know if I'm privy to it.
Death is my power.
Dude, the pigs. The pigs are the death of me, man. It's only a matter of time till I lose a hardcore character to one of these pigs. It's an inevitability. That didn't used to be what the Renly thing was, though, right? Like, it used to be you just got his tools and that was it? Like, it wasn't a rune, was it? Am I going crazy? Oh, I see. I may have summoned him before and not known I'd done it. Okay, it is new. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I was like, am I going fucking... Like, I wasn't there before. Did they replace the quest where you just bring his tools back and that's it? And now they do the rune thing instead? Come on, zomboys. Zombies are also way more fun to have than skeletons, right? Like, just thematically. Everyone wants an army of zombies, not an army of skeletons. You still get the tools? Did I grab his tools? Did I miss his tools? This was his thing, wasn't it? I feel like I didn't get the tools. Or maybe you don't need to in Act 2. Or the second pass. Right, like that's probably it, because you already have the workbench. I haven't done this in a minute. I could drop the like multicast thing I've got on Essence Strain, but then I've got to like pay more attention to what I'm shooting. And I can't just kind of wing it. Yeah, zombies have way more style. Skeletons are kind of silly, you know? Alright, we'll see. See how the boss feels, guys. Moment of truth. You should have been burned at the stake, witch.
My would-be executioner.
We need more ads. Asking you shall receive, right? Drops. I feel like we're in a better place now. Like, we're doing substantially more damage. I think this is doable. I've got to be careful. A little more so than before, but... Oop, 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 oop. Ooh, shit. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention there. Well, we were doing well. Need more zombies. Get 'em, zombies. Yeah, I think this is doable. We'll see how boss goes. Yeah, the switching to the focus definitely ramped us up. Like, we're doing more damage. I think having more dots getting applied is also making the effigy more effective. So I think that's probably the play if we want to continue with what we're doing here. We gotta go back in a second anyway. Inventory. Let me manage you more effectively. Perfect. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, we should go clear inventory. Okay, I've been also playing a game. Anybody else been playing Blueprints? Prince. Blueprints.
Must be near.
It's a new puzzle game. That's my other genre. I like number go up games, like ARPGs and stuff. Looter shooters. MMOs kinda. And puzzle games. And Blueprints is a new one. And it's a puzzler for sure. Expedition. I've got it downloaded. It's on Game Pass, so I was like, oh sure. I've been hearing good things though. I usually struggle a little bit with like JRPG games in general. I'm not. Expedition 33 is kind of an exception. But I've heard that it feels different. Like it's a lot less over the top, kind of corny than a lot of JRPGs are. You guys kill my effigy already? Come on. Turn-based combat with real dodge and parry. Yeah, that's a cool prospect. I'm intrigued. If I had more time, I'd be playing it for sure. How far are you? How many hours in? Blueprints Panda is it's pretty cool. It's I don't even know how to describe it. You know, we haven't rolled move boots in so long. Alright, I'm confident we're sticking with this setup. Do an optional side content. How long did it take you?
It doesn't work.
Oh, it's level. I thought that was level 13. Probably don't care about any of these.
It is good.
Are any of these tier 2 salvageable? No. I thought one was. Or upgraded, I guess. Technically not tier 2, but... Upgraded items can still drop, right? Isn't that crazy? I feel like I haven't gotten one in a while. Like ones that you can salvage for the upgrade material.
Sorry, I've collected. I will treasure it because
There is a enter.
This hooded one.
Sure. Don't think I really care about any of these things, but... 50 hours, beat it, doing optional side content. Oh yeah, 50 hours to get through the end of the story. Like 50 for most people, you think? You love JRPGs recently, none have been good. Yeah, I know, that's what I've heard. I've heard really good things, and like people have been saying if JRPGs kind of push you away a little bit in their kind of style and tone, this one doesn't really have a lot of that. So, you know, nice Game of the Year vote. Wow. I hope I can find some time to check it out. Maybe we'll play it. Again, I got it installed. Let's see how Gaynor goes here. We'll try to get to boss tonight, see how long that takes to finish the act. We need the 13s. The superior items are still dropped. I might need to mess with my loot filter. I know they made some improvements to how loot filters work, and I'm still running like a very primitive old one. And I suspect I could make it substantially better with some of the new stuff, but I haven't touched it in a while. Pulled you away from PoE 2, dang. That's something. That's not nothing. We kind of dropped out of nowhere, right? Val, like it surprised you? I feel like no one really like there wasn't much chatter about it. It's gonna be hard though. I've got a bunch of upcoming stuff I want to play though as well. We've got the Night Rain coming up, and then the Dune survival crafting game. Again, I like my number go up games. And I've got Doom Dark Ages coming up. I don't play a ton of shooters, but I do play Doom games. Too many games. Ooh. Whoa. See, most attacks get canceled if you kill the caster, but not those stupid little purple ball things. Those persist. Heard about it and seen one trailer, and was sort of interested, but I skipped day one because I did not buy day one games. Yeah. I don't in general, with a couple exceptions. I've pre-ordered Night Rain. I've got the FromSoft faith sufficiently locked in.
All crimes are now punishable by hanging until death. Hanged criminals will have their bodies thrown into the pit.
I think we actually probably need to continue up that way. Really good stuff. Really good shit about it. Day 2 bought it with the intention to keep it under 2 hours for Steam refund policy with 30 minutes. And yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of the refund policy, right? That's the whole thing. Yeah, the electric after images do. Yeah, it's like I think it's something where it's like if it's not really tied to the character, if they're like standalone entities, they stick around. And I get it. It'd probably be a lot more work to have those like disappear, because then everything would need to keep a reference to what summoned it. So I understand why they don't. It's probably on a technical to-do list somewhere, but not a priority right now. Which is okay. Like, I get it. Teams of limited resources, stuff like that is like, I'd rather you guys work on the game and add classes and get the rest of the acts finished and all that jazz, and then clean up that kind of shit later, you know. What's the general like discourse around the new patch, Ben? Have people been like feeling better with the loot rate increases? I feel like the you know, news sphere, the reaction content, people are like, oh no, everything's ruined now, but like most people are like, hey, you know, the game slowed down a little bit. Doesn't feel that bad.
Here I come, big bad wolf.
Are you being sarcastic, Panda? Is Lightning Spear not like everyone's playing Lightning Spear? Is it like things are balanced other than Lightning Spear, or is it pretty pretty skewed? This is always a little bit rippy right when you get here the first time. Lightning Spear is a plague. How about some zombies? Take some heat off. Again, we can always swap. I love the music in the manor. It's like one of my favorite game tracks. I'm just a sucker for organs and synths. So good. Yes, please return. Thank you. What is present? Sapphire's present. Oops. We can get up. I feel like we should be getting up to 50%.
Wither away!
Maybe not instantly, but I feel like it should be possible. Yeah, we're getting the number higher for sure. Okay, okay, good. I thought so. That was my impulse. I know, like, I know everyone's mad about Lightning Spear, or enjoying Lightning Spear. Depends on who you ask, I suppose. It's crazy to me that's like. So again, I've got a lot of. I understand that games are hard to balance and stuff, but it's crazy to me that it's like the textbook way one would build this class is broken. Like, it feels like that should be getting caught. Base presence is 4 meters. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything buffing mine right now. So that's not on the character sheet, is it? No. Look at those sick resistances. No, it's going to be fun. This Gainor fight. Because we've got the perfect resistances. We have 13% chaos, I guess. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a bad sign when the game state is such that, like, the best build is one button, just like wipe screen. We don't. No one wants that.
Even more insane than when we last met.
Who is this? What's his name? Candle Boy? Of wax and wick he was cursed.
First ones,
What a
hear
delightfully
our laments.
sacrilegious creature.
Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows
Death
hover
and
above
decay.
us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
How dare you kill my effigy. Or move it. Oops. Just stood there and ate that one. Yep. That was just garbage play. I think the issue is Panda. Oh, maybe people do want that. I don't know. If you want that, go play Diablo or something. Go play Last Epoch or Diablo. I feel like that's not what PoE is supposed to be.
First ones,
PoE 2. I feel like that's not what PoE 2 is supposed to be.
Sacrilegious creature.
Even if people want it, I would rather the game not have to be tuned around builds that are one-click wiping the screen. Like, I want the game to be slower and more intentional than that.
Suffer and die.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I want to have to engage with the content. When I recommend PoE to people, that's what I say is, like, you've got to actually play, you know? Like, you can't just stand there and do stuff. Like, you got to know bosses. There's, like, moves that you kind of have to anticipate and know what to do. There's a little bit of that, like, soulishness in there. It's not like a Souls-like, but there's a bit of that. I agree, Valakura, I'm with that. I'm absolutely with you. Move speed. Vision for PoE 2 def isn't one button big bang. I mean, I'm not a PoE 1 player. I've got like 8 hours in PoE 1, so I can't really speak to it, Panda. But like, yeah. That's my understanding, is like, that is how PoE 1 was, and I feel like that's just like an old, like a different game. You know, it's a different thing. Like I'd go play D4, I'd go play less. Yeah, like Velikura said, or even Torchlight, if I wanted to do one-click clear screen stuff. Like I want PoE 2 to be tuned harder and more dynamic. I want to have to actually react to bosses and stuff. Which I think that is GGG's vision, right? Like that's why they keep pushing for like combo gameplay should be viable. People hate combos. I kind of understand that. Like combos feel like another thing to manage. But then they do stuff like try to slow the game way down, like they did with this patch, and everyone gets pissed. So I think, like, I don't know. Maybe the like minute-to-minute gameplay can be faster. But then we need, like, bosses need to continue to be challenging, and, like, maps need to have that challenge carried through in a meaningful way. And, like, I think, so this build, like, where we're at right now, power level-wise, with this build, like, this doesn't feel totally off base. Like, I kind of feel like this is the tempo of the game that is about what I'd want. Like, I'm having to kind of pay attention to what I'm doing and stuff, but it's not like a slog. So, like, I feel like we can complain all day, but I think most builds are operating kind of in that space. Or if, like, reasonably wielded. I think part of PoE's problem right now is that they've tuned everything assuming that players are pretty, like, into PoE meta. And, like even you guys have been helping me with this build, tune it. Like, I have a pretty good handle on a lot of the game. I don't know all, like, the support gems and everything right away, but, like, I'm pretty knowledgeable, I would say. And it's tough. Like, it's tough to get a build to a point where it feels like it's at this pace. And I think that is a valid complaint that is not often even discussed in, like, the, you know, the discussions, I guess, that it's not often talked about, because, like, people that are more casual ARPG players are, like, trying to play it. Like, I've got friends I've tried to get into PoE, and I've had varying success, because some of them just, like, they kind of like ARPGs, like, they played a little bit of Diablo, but they hit PoE 2 and they're just like, this is so slow, like, I can win, but every fight is so difficult. And it's like, I think for them, the game is slower than it's kind of intended to be, because they just don't, like, they're not sitting there learning all of the underlying mechanics and, like, reasoning about builds and kind of figuring out how to optimize everything to get it to a point where it doesn't feel slow, even for, like, a non-broken build. And that is, like, a valid concern. And I think that's maybe, like, a game difficulty curve thing. Like, make the first time through acts 1 through 3, I think it's okay if those are blasted. Like, you can play through those pretty quick. And then I would say that, like, 4, 5, and 6, like, have those get increasingly hard, and then turn on the difficulty at the end game. And I think that GGG's been struggling with that, with the difficulty curve, a little bit. And sure, we can say play Lightning Spear trash, but I also want to say, like, Lightning Spear, from the videos I've seen, it seems too fast. Like, I want it to be slower. Like, I feel like it should be nerfed.
I sense Oriana knows, and I cannot deny that which I know deep down to be true.
Like, I don't want to say, hey, friend, whatever, you know, tourist ARPG player.
She knew. At that moment,
You have to run this build, or else it's going to be really hard because you don't know the mechanics of the game that, like, really well. You know? Like, I think I think understanding the mechanics of the game is part of the gameplay at some point. Like, people want to have to do that. But yeah, I know. I'm optimistic it'll get nerfed. But I don't think that you want that to also feel. I don't want it to feel like a slog to just play the game for new players. Whoa, holy shit! Jesus Christ. That chaos res, boys. Oops. Is that rough? That's a dead end, surely, right? It's gotta be a dead end. Yep, okay. Ooh, should we check the Colossal? We've got a bigger one. Yeah, we got the Gargantuan already. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of just screaming into the void here, but...
Time is nigh. Our triumph is at hand.
I'm not trying to be super complainy, but I think there is something to the like new players shouldn't be getting bored. Like I don't think they're unable to progress, but I think the game feels so slow, especially before the loot change. Like like leveling up new characters, I was kind of like, this is a little rough. Like when I rolled my Amazon, it's like this I understand. This is slow. Am I getting a little too spicy here?
Wither away!
Dead ends everywhere. Haven't been doing much zombie raising. You guys think the zombies would be broken if they were like faster? Like if they'd run to catch up. Yeah, maybe. My on the witch I rolled, it didn't feel quite as bad, Valak. Like on this one when I started her before the patch, but my Amazon was there. And yeah, the trading system is also something. Okay. No, I don't think it was you, Trash. I really like Last Epoch's like solo self-found versus trade system. Are you familiar with it? Have I talked to you about it before? Essentially for every character, even non like hardcore and those that are like playing, you can still like group up and play with your friends and stuff, but there's a mode you can choose where you're not able to trade. And instead, you can kind of tune gear to drop how you'd like it to and control it through this kind of meta gear system that exists instead of trading. And I really like that. Yeah, Valkyrie, you like the trade thing? Yeah, it's really good. It's called Circle of Fortune and Traders Guild, I think are what they call it. And you basically, you hit a certain point on your character. And then you pick which one you want to do. And that can be like solo or not, solo self-found or not. But if you pick the Circle of Fortune, you have this kind of meta system that applies to your character that controls how items drop. And you can kind of tune it and make, certain things drop more when you do XYZ, and like, it's really cool. I feel like the Last Epoch team did a really good job with that kind of stuff. Like, you can tell it's made by a group of people that like the genre and are actively trying to fix a lot of these problems. Because yeah, I also had the same realization that trade helps a lot in PoE2, but I don't enjoy it. Like, I'm not having fun when I have to go out to the trading post and search and filter and find an item that works for my build. I don't know. It's just like the DMing people and them not responding and all that. Like, it's cool when your build gets more powerful, but I don't find the trade system in and of itself particularly enjoyable. Yeah. But I also Valakara, but I also want like to be able to, when I'm playing with friends and stuff, I want to be able to like level up a character and be like, hey, we're leveling up. I found these boots or whatever when you were offline. I want to be able to trade them with you later. You know? Like, I want that. So I don't want to roll solo self-found because then I lose that, and I like playing with people. Hit the broadside of a barn. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna have ads here, so we'll be able to do the zombies thing.
Everything I promised.
No noose this time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll remove your head myself.
Not if I take your
Yep, it just doesn't feel good. It's annoying to do the trade. I don't know if like putting something in game is the solution. I don't know.
You'll pay with your life. First Dawn's thrust. First one's high.
Yeah, this might be tough without a minion or two. He's fast. Our effigy's not even hitting him that consistently.
No escape. Run, little rabbit.
I'm a terrible shot. When the dots pop, though, we get some damage. Open the cage. Ooh.
What you promised.
I think not. I so much more. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone.
I don't know, guys. This might be. Oh, he's so fast.
Manipulative horn. How dare you abandon of the horn I've given you. Chilling frost. I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
Oh, it's just so much lower damage when we're in skeletons mode.
As night falls,
We can probably afford to do it here, though. This is probably good.
winter's chill. Sought the unworthy.
Unless I get like stun locked and die.
This night.
Oh, this might be kind of tricky.
Forsaken frosts.
Yeah, I haven't done much trade at all either. Valakara. It would make my life easier were I to do so. Undeniably. Yeah, I understand why they wouldn't want to do it because like I feel like Grinding Gear is also very into their like solo self-found being like the leaderboards and all that stuff, and if you're doing the Merchant of Fortune Traders Guild thing, it does kind of, it messes with the purity of that a little bit. But everyone would have access to it. So dude, I can't even get my dots on him. Jesus.
Easy prey. No escape.
I die again. I feel like I remember him doing that in phase 1. Little teleport thing. Maybe he always has.
grows colder. And now the moon.
Ugh, fuck. We might need stun threshold. Stun threshold might be our Achilles heel here.
And imbued by the moon. Cursed or gifted.
Maybe we shouldn't be swapping to skeletons. I wonder if that's hitting my damage too hard. Okay, one more try. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Panda. I appreciate it. We're going to try once more, not doing the skeleton swap. Then we might have to go look at gear, see if we can get some runes and stuff maybe. We're getting chewed up on the wolves step.
Remove your head myself.
My stun threshold and stuff isn't very good.
First one's iron. You'll pay with your life. You will falter. First one's iron.
The boss not being poisoned is a good reminder of like, oh shit, of the, it's like, oh, your effigy's down. The boss isn't getting poisoned.
Wither away.
Okay. We got this.
Chilling frost.
Starting strong.
As night falls. Winter's chill. Sought the unworthy. Through an endless night. They wither.
That was one of the wolves popping there. Let's go see what we can do. We haven't looked at reses. Like, my cold res is garbage. And my stun threshold. Probably have a better ring. We've probably won already. What's our necklace doing? Spell damage, rare. Hey, we have some trash gear. We're level 52. Look at this piece of junk. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, we've also got empty jewel slots. Should roll this maybe.
Quickly.
It is good.
Oh, maybe we do run that flask.
Seems shadows
Oops.
haunt us.
Is this better? Fewer charges, but more life. Unclear. Alright, I was gonna roll that. Rest of the. A bunch of energy shield, if nothing else, is probably better than this. Well, the spell damage is nice. 21% increased max energy shields. So maybe this 5 all attributes, extra health, fire, and 15% gold. Lose the spell damage, but for this fight at least that feels better. Okay, and I like the chaos damage. We don't need to. Let's just try these two. Want to burn any essences on them? Alright. We could do chaos modifiers on them. I just don't know if they're, they're not crazy bases. It feels like kind of a waste. Enemy killed, okay. They rolled the exact same set. Slightly more cold res. This is slightly more life, 20 something more life. I think we want the cold res. This isn't gonna be night and day, but something. 31% more, a lot more than the 12 we had before anyway.
This time, I'll remove your head myself!
Not if I take yours first.
Jeez.
Beautify.
You'll pay with your life!
Ow.
No escape.
Yes, escape.
Easy prey. Run, little rabbit! Easy prey.
Oh shit. That was poor timing.
Chilling frost.
All right. See what we can do.
I'm now the Impaler. As swift as death. And imbued by the moon. Gifted. Branded and afflicted.
Whoa, network shenanigans.
Agna shall slay again. Requiem on high. Freezing gale.
Not a great start. Do it again? You're requieming me already?
Your pulse quickens. The eternal impure, with bloodlust empowered. Our Ezeli endured, but soon
Ugh.
were devoured.
Just like not taking these out quick enough.
Death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured. Solstice of pain.
We used way too many health potions there.
Chilling frost. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Chilling frost. Solstice of pain. I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
He just keeps doing that, we'll be fine.
You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured.
See the stun. The stun.
No tales were told. None new, none old. And the end
Oh, guys. So rough. Do we need more frost res? Is there anything we swap here? We could do another thawing charm. Probably worth doing, right? I think I have one. Or we could, yeah, we could do like a sapphire. I think we did everything there. Oh, the jewels. We need the jewels. That's okay. Of options. This one's better than nothing. Totally, yeah, sure. Okay, okay. Third time. Third time is charm. We got this.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself!
Not if I take yours first.
Bend the knee!
You are already doomed.
Tire! You'll pay with your life! No escape. First one's iron!
Oh, we do so much more damage when we're not doing the skeletons. Be cool if I had another way to generate power charges, though. We could get more zombies going right away.
The air grows colder. Agnar the Wound. Agnar the Impaler.
See, I feel like if we can keep the contagion going on this, we're fine. I'm just, like, struggling to do that.
Cursed or gifted. Branded and afflicted.
There's no corpses.
Veins soon chill.
I can't even make zombies.
Shall slay again. I will take out your heart.
We wound up with one zombie.
Desolation. Requiem on high.
Oops, oops, oops. Oof. That was very forgiving. I feel like we should have been screwed there.
Freezing gale. Solstice of pain.
Oh. My totem.
Your pulse quickens. The eternal impure. With bloodlust empowered. Our Ezemir endured. But soon all were devoured. In unending war. Death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured. I smell your blood.
We gotta quit putting the totem right in front of him.
Solstice of pain. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Chilling frost.
We're ripping through him now. Don't bite me, dude. Okay, we're in chaos mode.
I smell your blood.
Hey. Okay, I think upgrading those helped a lot.
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment.
Not the most trouble I've had with him on any build. That wasn't my finest attempt either.
Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
from the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish.
Poor guy.
We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Count, we can find. Till next.
You've done what the good luck. Bye.
What am I doing? What am I doing? One.
We must afflict.
I think we save traveling east. For next time. Let's clean up the inventory.
Sir, for enacting my take.
You're not who I want. Where is Una?
Hello. Be careful.
Stick this back in our messy inventory. Sell that.
Hello. I will treasure it. It seems shadows haunt us both.
Cool, but I think I'm gonna call it there for the evening. We got through Gaenor, but thank you guys for hanging out. Those of you who tuned in, if you're catching this after the fact, thank you for watching. I'm gonna try to be streaming a little bit more consistently. It's been tough. I've been pretty busy, but I'd like to try to get to endgame on this character. So I'm at least doing maps again. I might be switching to the Boazon depending on what my the group I usually play with is doing. So we'll see. But anyway. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for watching. Take it easy.